Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll be solving LeetCode 75 list questions using Golang. So let's look at today's question, greatest common divisor of strings. So basically, given two strings s and t, we say that t divides s if and only if s can be formed by concatenating t multiple times. So s is equal to concatenation of multiple t's, one after the another. So we are given two strings, string 1 and string 2. We need to return the longest string x such that x divides both str1 and str2. So let's just look into some examples and try to analyze how to solve this. So if you see in the first example, you have ABC, ABC and then ABC. As they have said, S is equal to concatenation of T multiple times. So consider each of this string as S. We need to find the T which when concatenated multiple times one after another will form str1 and str2. So can we take A? So A, if you concatenate another time, it will be AA. But we need AB here, AB here. So you can't take A. Consider AB. If you take AB will be fine, but again you need C, but it will be A here. So that won't work. What if you take ABC? So if you take ABC, ABC can be used to concatenate this string 1. ABC plus ABC will give you string 1 and ABC alone will give you string 2. So the answer for this will be ABC. Alright. And now let's consider one more example. The second example. So in this case, if you again take, let's say we take AB. So if you take AB, AB can be concatenated AB plus AB plus AB. Yeah. If you take AB, you can concatenate AB 3 times here and you will get string 1. And AB you can concatenate 2 times here to get AB. But suppose if you choose A or ABA, it won't work. Let's say if you take ABA, only ABA will be satisfied, and again this B and A won't match, so it won't work. So AB is the longest possible string here. And yeah, another interesting example. Now let's take LeetCode. So in this case, what can you take so that if I take C doesn't match, if I take CO, so no matter what I take, it won't work for both. Like for example, AB here could be concatenated to form both str1 str2. ABC could be used for both str1 str2. No matter what I take, I won't be able to have a T that can be used to concatenate both str1 and str2. So in such situation, they have asked us to return um, something like empty string as an answer. Okay, so how do we solve this? So this is the tricky part. So the way we would approach this basically is, so this might be a bit tricky, so I'll try to explain you as nicely as possible. So intuitively, imagine I have two ropes. So each there is rope 1 of some certain length, rope 1 of certain length L1, and rope 2 of certain length L2. And rope 1, let's say, has like 3 knots. So basically you have put some knots on rope 1, and rope 2 has 2 knots. So this is basically a practical example, so don't think it programmatically. So you have one rope which has 3 knots, and you have another rope with 2 knots. So now if you combine these two ropes, you put one more knot, and let's say you combine these two ropes. If you combine it, the first one has knot, knot, knot because it has three knots, and the second one has a knot and knot. So this is the complete rope when you combine rope 1, rope 2. Now whether you look at this rope from the right side or from the left side, this rope, combined rope, looks the same because both of them are made up of knots. So whether you see it from the left side or right side, it doesn't matter, they look the same. So in a similar way, whether you, if you take this example, right, for example, in a similar way, if you take this example, if you concatenate str, if you do str1 plus str2, or if you take str2 plus str1, it essentially should look the same. You can take an example and do it. If you concatenate these two, it will be abc abc abc, or if you take abc and add this, it will be abc abc abc, it's the same. So str1 plus str2 or str2 plus str1 will be the same, only then it will follow the constraint of this problem. This is a bit tricky, so to come up intuitively. So but this is the first condition for the problem. So check if they concat. Okay, this is the first thing. And then the second thing for us is find GCD. Okay, now let's say that they concat. So basically str1 plus str2 is equal to str2 plus str1. Now they're concatenating. Now basically this problem boils down to finding GCD of both the lengths, because now we know both the strings are made up of some t. Now that, and the t has to be the GCD, that's what they're asking. So you just need to find GCD of the lengths of str1 and str2. So basically this length is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the length of str2 is 3. You find GCD of 6 and 3, which is essentially 3. And then in from either of the strings, the first three characters will be the our answer. That will be the t that basically will be repeating. So I hope you understood that. So basically take the lengths, take the GCD of the length, and for either, from either of the strings, if you take the first, if you call this the length n, the first n characters from either of the string will be your answer. So basically find GCD of lengths and then return first GCD length characters from str1 or str2. So basically this is how we would solve it. So let's write the code. If str1 plus str2 is not equal to str2 plus str1, essentially if they are not equal, just return empty string. Now find GCD length, right? So GCD length is equal to GCD of len of len functions gives you the length of the string. Okay, now we need to write a function to find GCD. Once you write that, you can just return either str1 of GCD length. Okay, let me format it a little bit. Now let's write the GCD function. GCD If there are two variables, return type is int. Okay, now you might be wondering how you find the GCD of two numbers. So we use some method called Euclidean method. So the way it works is GCD of a comma b is equal to nothing but GCD of b comma a mod b. Do it till b is not equal to 0, and then you just return a. So this is the Euclidean method which we use to compute GCD. Why this works? So if you are not familiar why this might work, I will just write it down. So let's say you need to find GCD of 8 and 12, right? So GCD of 8 and 12, let's see how to do it. So what are the divisors for 8? 1 divides 8, 2 divides 8, 3 doesn't, 4 divides 8, 5, 6, 7, 8 divides 8. For 12, 1 divides, 2 divides, 3 divides, 4 divides, 5, 6 divides, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 divides. So the greatest common divisor is 4 in both the cases. So GCD of 8 and 12 is 4. Now how do we find this? So if you use the Euclidean method, GCD of 8 and 12 is nothing but GCD of 12 comma 8 mod 12. 8 mod 12 is nothing but 8, and this will be reduced to 8 comma 12 mod 8. So what is 12 mod 8? 12 mod 8 is 4. So this will be reduced to 8 comma 4. Now again, if you do 4 comma 8 mod 4, what is 8 mod 4? 8 mod 4 is 0. So we return a, which is 4. Because b became 0, we return a, 4 in this case, which is the answer. I hope you understand how to find GCD. So if you understand that, this is how the code will look for it. This is a pseudocode. I'll write the actual code now. So for b not equal to 0, for those of you coming from different languages, you might feel this is a bit weird because usually you use while loop here, but in Go there is no while loop, so you need to do it like this. So while b is not equal to 0, a comma b is equal to b comma a mod b. So just keep doing this. At last you return a. So this will basically return the GCD of the two numbers, and then yeah, I think the code should just be that. Compile, runs, and also works. Yeah, 100% runtime. Memory doesn't seem to be that good. Why though? Because of this string concatenation, there might be a better way to do that, but regardless, this is how you solve this question. Just find the GCD of it and you can return it. I hope you understood the solution. Thank you so much.